Hi guys, welcome back. This is Shalonda, and I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit. It's currently 1:51 in the morning, May 2nd, and I just wanted to come up here really quick and talk to you guys because like earlier, my daughter and I were doing a question and answer Q&A video for her channel, and I'm so proud of her. She's only 9 years old, and she's like doing so very well. And I think the last video is gonna kind of be all over the place, so excuse me and just bear with me. And by the way guys, if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Shalonda. I am going to be 49, no, I'm gonna be 39 years old on the 14th of this month, and I have 4 children, 3 of which I gave birth, and a stepchild. And I've been married for 20 plus years. So by the way, if you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new here and you have visited my channel before and you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so. It's absolutely free to subscribe. It's free to like the video. It's free to comment. It's free 99, like I like to say. But please join the family and hang out with us sometimes. We're pretty fun people. We're gonna add a lot more content to this channel. As I mentioned, my daughter has a channel, and the whole reason why I came up here tonight is because the last time I was on my channel, I was talking about the last few times I was talking about depression and how that depression is something that I struggle with. Mental health is something that I struggle with. I've been struggling with mental health for a very long time. I have several diagnoses of generalized anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress. And like I mentioned in some of those videos, one thing that is always present in my life, regardless of what it is and what stage I'm in my life, I'm either depressed or anxious or a combination of both. And I recently did a video where I was talking about some of my business aspirations, that I had just signed up for a course to become a truck dispatcher. And that was something that I had a lot of interest in, and I still do have interest. But the reason why I made the video when I did is because I was at a point in my my cycle, I like to call it. I was at a point in my cycle that I go through where I was having a really high high. And what I mean by that is I have really high highs and I have really low lows with my mental illness. And when I say a really high high, I'm speaking of like I feel like I can take on the world. I feel like I can do anything, that I have all these amazing ideas. I have so much information running through my brain and running through me that there's not enough hours in the day. I usually won't sleep during those times because I'm so excited about the ideas that I have, and I stay in the planning stage of all those ideas, and it feels really good. A lot of endorphins are released, I think, and dopamine are released during those times, because I'm like really excited about life and I feel like I can do anything. And at the time that I recorded that video, I was on a really high. Like I really felt like that I was going to enroll in this class, I was going to do the course, and I was going to start my business, and what have you. Well, I've been there before. The dog just walked in. Hold on. Yeah, it's my baby. She helps me. You trying to be seen, Luna? So during that video, sorry guys, during that video, I was really excited about the business, and I've been there before. I've had multiple businesses, many of businesses that I've invested in, many of businesses that I've gotten excited about, many entrepreneurial adventures that I've gotten started with, and was really excited, and just no one could tell me that I couldn't do it. And that's where I was when I recorded my last video. I was in a place where I just knew that it was going to work, and I just knew that I was going to do it, and I just felt good about it, and I didn't feel any restrictions at all. Like, there was nothing that was going to stop me, and I felt really good about it. And I wanted to record the video because I felt like that this was it again. And so, huh, baby? Okay, well, you gotta go lay down, because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. You gotta get up in a little bit.
How are you staying up so fast?
Baby, come on. I'm gonna have to edit all this out. Go to bed. You gotta go to sleep. Sorry. So, like I said, I was feeling like that this was gonna work, and I was really excited. And so I recorded the video because I was interested to see if like I actually carried it out, or if I actually followed through, or how long that excitement lasted. And I think after I recorded that video, I stayed in like on my course that I paid for. I stayed on that course for about 3 days, like taking the course, answering the quizzes and things like that. And then I kind of fizzled out. And even though I fizzled out, I still feel like it's a great idea. I still feel like it's something I want to do. It's just that my depression and my anxiety gets in the way a lot of the time, and it stops me from doing anything. And that's the really like sucky part about mental illness, is that I feel like I'm an intelligent woman. Like I feel like I'm pretty bright. And I always say like my right mind and my wrong mind. So like in my right mind, I know it's absolutely crazy that, and when I say crazy, please don't like blow that word out of proportion, but it is absolutely bonkers that I can be so debilitated by my depression and my mental illness that like I can't even get out of bed some days, many days. And that's embarrassing, and it's depressing in itself, like, to think about it. And because there's a lot that goes with mental illness, and with my mental illness, and it doesn't make sense to other people. It doesn't even make sense to me, so I don't expect it to make sense to anybody else. But like tonight, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I may not sleep today. I may not sleep at all. And that's how it is a lot of times. Like I can go like a good solid 2 weeks sleeping every night, and I'll feel really great about it. I'll feel rested. But then there's times where, you know, I can't sleep for 24 hours, and then it throws the rest of my week off, because whenever I do fall asleep, I'm asleep for like a day and a half, and it's just not like good, because I have a family and a home that, you know, like requires my attention. And to be honest, my home has to go neglected a lot of the times because of my mental health. And luckily I have a really huge, beautiful support system in my family, that the biggest guilt I feel is for myself, you know, about the things that are a product of my mental health. you know. But anyway, tonight I was helping my daughter do a YouTube video for her channel. And then we were looking through her analytics earlier today and this evening, and she is like doing so great. And like, she has taught me so much and she doesn't even know it. Like, she's so smart and she's so beautiful. And sometimes, you know, like, other people question my parenting style, and we can get into that in another video. But you know, briefly, like, my parenting style is that we don't take things too seriously. So like, I'm not my kids' friend in the aspect that they don't respect me. Like, my daughter calls me her best friend, and I hope that we stay best friends. But she knows that there are boundaries, and she knows that there is that I have authority over her, and that you know, all those things, you know. But we are friends. She does talk to me about things that I think that I know, if when I was a child, that I would never talk to anybody about, especially my mom. And because there was just a different dynamic between my mother and I. The dynamic between my mother and I was very afraid that I could get in trouble for everything. Like, everything was an offense in my mind. It may not have been true, although I would beg that it was. But so my parenting style is a little different. We don't take things too serious. We're not like super strict, but we're very involved. And I think that there has to be a healthy balance between like sheltering your children and guiding them through life. So, you know, we don't like to shelter them from a lot of things, especially things that they're gonna come in contact with or come to knowledge of anyway without us, you know, without us. And so what we like to try to do is be the first one to give them the information in every situation possible. We like to be the first people to give them the information about this big world, you know, and different scenarios, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So, you know, I just don't want other people giving my children misinformation about life and about the way it works. And so, very briefly, you know, some of our parenting techniques have been like never lying to our children. And so we've never, you know, told our kids about Santa Claus or Tooth Fairy or Easter Bunny. Of course, they know what those things are and that they are a part of traditions and the way that other people celebrate holidays. But like, we've never told them that Santa Claus was going to come down our non-existent chimney at some times. Now we have one, but I mean, for many years we didn't even have a chimney. So we never told them that, you know, a big fat white man in a suit comes down our non-existent chimney and puts your presents in the Christmas tree. Like, we never did that. We always explained to them that, you know, your dad and your mom, you know, like, we work hard for family so that you all can have the things that you want. And so, you know, that's how it goes. And so that's been like kind of like part of our parenting styles, and it's worked for us. It's worked for us. And I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but nonetheless. So my daughter was doing her videos tonight, and we were looking through her analytics, and she, like I said, she's taught me so much, because like I've been trying to get like YouTube up and going and figuring it out, and like I'm making it like really, really complicated because I want to like do all this research, and I want to like, you know, make sure that I really launch big, and that, you know, all that stuff that doesn't even matter. And I found out it didn't matter because I was looking at my daughter analytics, and she's just been like shooting out short videos on YouTube. And she has a bunch of shorts, and then she's done some mukbangs, and she's done some Q&As, and she's, you know, done some little videos. And we were looking through this chick's analytics tonight, and she has almost 3,000 views on her YouTube channel. And she doesn't have any tags. She doesn't have any keywords. She, you know, she's just putting content out. And so it's teaching me a lesson, because sometimes, like, you know, what I do is stay in the planning stages. And if you're in the planning stages and you don't just act, like, how can you expect results? So she's really teaching me, like, just put the videos out, just put the content on the internet, just like record the videos, get it done, you know, upload it, you know, don't worry about the editing right now, just like load it, get it out there, make the move, get out of the planning stage. And so that chick has really taught me a lot, and I love her because you know, she's just so special, just like the rest of my children. And so, you know, hopefully, you know, these will be the things that help me to be better as an individual. Because as a parent, or as a, as a parent, I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to have all the answers. I don't claim to be the best mother in the world. But my children can teach me too. And it's just a beautiful thing. So anyways, so I recently did start back doing my course on the truck dispatching, and I hope to like stay with it. And you know, the expectation I place on myself is like not to rush, but like to just get the information, not pressure myself too much, and just get it done, and then go from there, you know. Sorry. But yeah, you guys, again, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. It will be a bumpy ride. I will have some ups and I'll have some downs, and you guys will be here to see it all. And so I just ask that as I allow you into my life and I be transparent, that you be kind and that you be understanding and bear with me. And you know, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to leave comments, you know, if you have any questions, or maybe, you know, you have a similar experience to me and you just need someone to talk to, or whatever the case may be. Feel free to leave a comment. Certainly, if you know this channel starts to get some traction and some views and some comments, you know, then I will be more apt to record videos and record responses and answer questions and things of that nature. As of right now, it's kind of just serving as a video diary for myself, to kind of see where I am, what's going on with me, to keep a check-in on my moods, to see how I fluctuate throughout the year, and then to kind of give myself a snapshot of like the progress that I'm making or not making. And hopefully, if there's not much progress being made, that I will see that, and it will spark something in me to like do better, to like whatever it takes to try to just do better. And with mental illness, that can be hard, but you know, I don't want to make any excuses for myself. You know, so it's kind of like making myself accountable and trying to push through and trying to be better. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, if you've watched this far, I appreciate you so much. And you know, don't be afraid to share this video, guys. Thank you. Mwah.